here we are, third bridge on Kiowa Creek. Apparently it's a haunted area. Feels like there's a weird energy out here. You know, a lot of times you can think maybe that's just your anxieties kind of spiking a little bit. It's the weirdest thing. So far, everything they've said about this place is happening. You know, the sounds, the weird vibes. I've smelled, it smells like smoke from a campfire. I don't see any campfires. Somebody might have a wood stove. I mean, that stuff does carry, so it's impossible to say for sure, but you know, little hints of it. It's not like a lot. It's not like you can trace it and follow it or anything. It's just like it's there and then it's gone. Take it for what it is, but I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. And it's a little spooky. It's also peaceful. It's actually really peaceful to be out here. You know, it's an area with a lot of history to it. So I'm just going to keep our eyes and ears open and see what else we can find. It's not quite dark yet. It's really just around twilight time. I've been out here walking up and down the river a little ways, just trying to get a feel for, you know, what it's all about. Just looking for signs, listening for things, seeing what's out there. You know, you can't get this on Groupon. Ghost hunting, I've never seen it, but you know, it's never too late to start. Might be a good business. Sometimes when you're out here by yourself, though, it's the best because a lot less interruptions, a lot less people chit-chatting, or you know, you hear something, people are still talking that didn't hear it, and then pooh, you only get part of it. Or how many times have you seen on the shows where they're trying to record stuff and people are talking and you get something but it's too muffled to understand, but it might have been clear if nobody had been talking. Things like that. It drives me insane. But I'm standing here just yammering on right now, so who knows what's going on. It's not dark enough yet to see the ghost girl from what I hear. But and also I'm kind of standing like right in the middle of the bridge. Kind of close to halfway. So my guess is she would probably be over the part that's running directly over the water. That was weird. Did you hear that? Exactly what I was just complaining about. Here I was talking, and but you know, it's kind of dull if you just stare at me. But yeah, my guess is she'll be in the part that's kind of right over the water, because water does tend to generate a certain energy for spirits. They do tend to show up more often around areas of water. Also other elements, certain minerals. But yeah, I'm probably going to go hang out closer to my car and sit up there so I can see the whole bridge. And that way if I see anything, you know, I'm not kind of interrupting its appearance, if that's a thing. I don't know if that can be done. She might appear right next to me for all I know. And I only brought one pair of pants. You know, for years I have been doing this. I've been doing this since probably the late 80s, looking for old abandoned hotels up in Colorado, and then out in California and Nevada, California again. Everywhere I could go I was looking for haunted things, haunted buildings, haunted locations. I've done a lot of alien research as well. I used to really get interested in anything supernatural. So I'd look for UFOs, I would look for aliens, I would look for, you know, cryptozoological creatures you can go look for. And that includes aliens, includes Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster. Got a story about that. Not ready to share yet. Yeah, those kind of things are fantastic. Yeah, any of it. A lot of people on YouTube, they kind of pick one subject and they stick with it. They'll do like they'll do stories on ghosts. They'll go ghost hunting, and that's pretty much all they do. Some people just go out looking for UFOs, and that's all they do. Let's get the camera out of the road. Anything that spikes my interest, you know, I have an interest in ancient Egypt, ancient mythology. Recently I've been kind of reintroduced to my interest of the lost city of Atlantis. You know, there's videos popping up now. People are able to do this on YouTube. And you know, we didn't do that 20 years ago when I was kind of just doing this for myself and with my friends. We did it for our own interests. We didn't have an outlet like TV or the news or YouTube, things like that. We didn't have those things. So we just, if we did video record anything, we kept it to ourselves. And I still have some old videotapes, cassettes. It's funny. But yeah, now they research stuff on YouTube and talk to you about it and show you pictures and go over history that other people have rewritten a dozen times in the past 10 years. Basically, people are just talking about the same stuff over and over and acting like they rediscovered it. But yeah, like this, the Eye of Africa. It's a great subject, and there's a guy that does a really great video on it. It's not exactly news. It's nothing new. I mean, that was discovered in the 50s, and since the 70s, people have been theorizing that could be the lost city of Atlantis location. Oh wow, look at the clouds. The moon. I remember a lot of things I used to write about and document. Things that even now they're just sort of starting to discover. Things I was kind of theorizing back in the 90s even, which is cool. So yeah, you know, that's the nice thing about YouTube and doing StarTech 47 is I can get out there and I can go to Area 51 with Space Marble and we can bring you those adventures. And now we're out ghost hunting and we can bring you those adventures too. You know, next weekend I'm going to stop at a place called the Goldfield Tunnels down in Colorado Springs, apparently another haunted location. It's pretty scary stories around that, which we'll cover. I've got some other haunted locations I want to kind of spike into later this year. You know, I mentioned also, I think a week or so ago, about going down to the UFO Watchtower. That's going to be pretty cool. It's about 3 or 4 hours from here. It's down the San Luis Valley. They got a whole watchtower down there and apparently a lot of sightings of UFOs. So we're going to go revisit that. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff to get into out there, supernatural wise. No matter what it is, StarTech 47 covers it. Okay, it's getting pretty dark now. This camera has a pretty good low light sensitivity on it, so it's a lot darker than it looks in the camera right now, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this is weird. Oh, a bat. They're out here. Yeah, the night vision camera had it fully charged, and boom, nothing. Goes right out. Had a full charge on it when I got here, and I put it in my pocket. I checked them to see with the battery level, and it was about 98%. It was almost fully charged, and it's dead. So that's weird because this battery usually holds about a 2-hour charge on it every other time I've used it. So I'll look into it. I don't know, maybe the battery went bad, but that's 2 batteries I've lost on this little trip out here. And this one's cooking fast. I'm already down to about half of it, although I've been using it a lot. Okay, I just thought I heard footsteps behind me. It's a long ways out here in the middle of nowhere. Your ears can play tricks on you. Could have been the tree branches, it could have been a lot of things, but yeah, I have to listen to that tape back when we get home. But yeah, it sounded like footsteps behind me. So yeah, the ghost girl, I don't know if she is more likely to appear over the water on the bridge where it runs over the river itself, or if she tends to appear more where the car accident happened. And I've looked into that, I've done some research. I haven't been able to pinpoint from any information where along this stretch of bridge the car accident took place. I don't know if it was at one end or the other, right in the middle, I just don't know. So trying to look from about here. I think we've got most of the bridge covered. If I can get out of the way, you can kind of see up the road there. So we're going to keep an eye out for her and see what we can see. And we're going to stay out here for a couple hours and take a look. If I see something, I'm going to turn the camera back on. I'll probably do that periodically just so we can you know, stay in touch and tell you of any updates. So I'm going to go dark for about half an hour here. I'm hearing drums and I'm hearing voices. I don't know if you can see me, it's pretty dark. It's about 10 o'clock at night. We've got some pretty bright moonlight overhead. It's kind of giving me a little bit of a glow at least. So we're going to try and see if we can speak to any spirits that might be out here right now. And I have brought with me, as well as gummy bears, my recorder. So we're going to try this. There we go. You can see the light from that at least. You'll know where I'm at. Are there any spirits out here tonight? Is there anyone out here with me on this bridge in the middle of nowhere? I don't know if you can understand my language. Now the young lady that died on this bridge back in 1997, her name was Ashley, from what I've read in the stories online. Let's see if we can communicate with her at all. I don't know if it's possible. I feel kind of bad since it's sort of a recent death. It's not like a historic one or anything, so I don't mean to be offensive, but you know, it's what we're out here to do, trying to bridge gaps. So let's see if we can communicate. Ashley? Ashley, are you out here? Ashley, if you're on this bridge, can you show yourself? Can you throw a rock or make a sound of some sort? Can you hear me, Ashley? Are you here? Is there any message you want to tell me? I'm over the water right now. I'm right where Ashley would be, I think. We got some more airplanes. I'm going to give it a break for a minute. Okay, it's me out here. Oh, I'm blurry. Come on, focus. Yay! Am I in focus? Probably not. I'm out here. I look like a ghost. Whoa. I'm going to walk up and down this whole bridge. Alright, I'm walking up and down the entire bridge. It's pitch black out here. Sorry about that. I don't have my night vision camera. I don't know what the heck happened to that camera battery. And the spare one I had, I don't know where it is. I brought it, looked under the seats, looked everywhere. Guess I could have left it at home, although I'm pretty sure I put it in one of my pockets and it's just not there, so I don't know what I could have done with it. So we have no night vision camera on this outing. That's not to say we won't come back another time. Maybe check things out again. So, just walking this whole bridge one time. Did you hear that? Wow, that was a weird sound. I hope I picked it up. I'm hearing the drum beats again. Let's flip this around. I don't know, can you see far up the road like that? I'm heading back to the car. I think I've Had my fill of running around in the dark. And plus, you know, I'm on a dark bridge, not really too much of an area to escape from either side. If a car comes hauling through here at 90 miles an hour like they do, get myself run over, and then I'll be haunting this stupid bridge. But yeah, I'm out here. I'm over the water now. I'm back over the Kiowa Creek. I'm gonna shine my light down below and see if we can see anything. Oh jeez! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Can you see anything down there? Can you see what I'm looking at? Oh, you can't see anything. I thought I saw part of a car and it was just a bunch of wood. So anyway, I'm over the water. Big crack in the road here. Let's try contacting Ashley. Ashley, if you're out here, can you talk to me? I'm standing on your bridge. I'm right over the water. You can use my energy or the camera battery or my flashlight. Use any energy you want. Whoa. Thought I heard something. Ashley, if you can hear me, touch me or say something. Are you here, Ashley? It's okay to communicate with me. There's something coming up the way. I can hear footsteps running at me. I can't see anything. There's nothing there. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm looking at. If it was a little girl, I could tell. I thought I saw something that looked like two legs walking across the street, but it was black. It wasn't white and glowing. Okay, that's enough fun for one night. I'm out of here. Okay, down by where I was just now, I could swear I heard what sounded like somebody running from the end of the bridge towards me. So I just took off. I didn't hear it following me. I didn't hear it getting closer. So if it's back there, it's on the other side of the bridge. I'm hoping it stays there because I couldn't tell what it was. I couldn't tell if that was the little girl Ashley or some other thing. Because like I said, I don't know what's out here. Let's get in the car. Okay. All right. I'm back in the car. I'm gonna head out. I looked back over that way and all I have is moon glow right now. And I saw what looked like, it honestly looked just like half a person. It didn't even look like, well, it didn't even look like the full figure. It looked like legs, but it was a black shadowy shape ran through some of the moonlight that was hitting the ground. It's very faint. So I don't know if I was just seeing stuff or if there was tricks playing on me from the moonlight, my eyes adjusting. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it looked like something kind of running sideways. Not the direction that it sounded like something was running at me. But it looked like legs only, maybe like half a body. Run across the far end of the bridge. After I looked down, I heard what sounded like something running up the bridge towards me in the dirt. And it was scary. I heard it and I took off running. I couldn't see it, and if I can't see it, I don't know what it is. And then you're asking for peaceful contact and something's running at you. It's probably not it. Anyway, this place has a very spooky vibe. I think it's time to get out of here.